Greetings, tiny kittens viewers of the world. Quick update. Well, actually not really update because I don't have anything to update you with, really. Hi! Hello. You're so interesting. You're very special. But yeah, there's the camera in case you do something adorable. Yeah, I need to get the camera in case you do something just so adorable. She did not do much camping last night, but she was up on that cat tree there on top. Not in the. I'm surprised she hasn't gone in the circle, because I would think that she would like that. Don't put your poo butt on me. She's got a little bit of a poo butt. She still has diarrhea. Aren't you glad you tuned in for this update? Poo update. Still has some diarrhea, but the fecal came back negative, which is great. It's have some decorum. Have some decorum. She moves fast sometimes. There she's going. Hi. So it came back negative. So Dr. Ferguson didn't see any parasites in it. It's very easy for poo samples to be negative, even if there are still parasites. There are a couple of things that can happen. I don't know how old, I don't know when she actually created that sample. Oh, look at you got a good view of the belly. A good view of the belly, minus my legs. So typically you want to get any poop into your refrigerator as soon as it happens. Otherwise the evidence can go away. Oh, no swatsies. You're a good girl. She likes when I talk to her. Sometimes petting is too much. And also some parasites go through cycles, so you'll see a bunch of eggs, and then parasites like coccidia can be very difficult to identify because they'll be there sometimes and other times they won't be there. So just because negative is a good sign, it means typically if they're overrun with something like roundworms, which is a very common one, you will see evidence of that. And a nice cleaning, backing close up. Here, how about some toe taps? Toe flutes. I'm trying to find a good angle. You've got adorable toe flutes. Look. Sorry, I'm trying to there. Toe floof. Look at the floof on that toe. So cute. So anyway, so that's very good. She's been dewormed with 2 different products so far. Revolution, which does deal with fleas primarily, but also roundworms and a couple of the other worms, and then Profender, which does the tapeworms. So it's important to know if you are deworming your cat that certain products handle the more common worms and certain products don't. So we use something called Strongid, which is safe for little kittens. So we use that starting when they're 2 weeks old, and for the pregnant moms we do it also every 2 weeks because it's safe. But Strongid does a great job with roundworms if you do it enough times. But it does not do tapeworms. So even if you think you're deworming, it's always good to check the product you're using and check with your vet, because you may be great about deworming, but if you're using something like Strongid or a product that doesn't kill tapeworms, for example, your cat could still have tapeworms, and you're thinking that you're doing the right thing and not knowing that there's nothing in there for tapeworms. So that was a long random deworming note. But deworming is super important. So it's amazing. If you had seen the x-ray from a week ago, the change between that and the x-ray from yesterday, it's truly staggering the difference that it made getting rid of those tapeworms. And there were so many of them. I don't think her pregnancy would have, I just don't think the babies would have been able to make it, which would have been, dangerous for all sorts of reasons, but I just don't see how they could have survived that significant of a parasite load. So it's a very good thing that she is dewormed. Her fecal sample was negative, which is great. We're still going to keep deworming every 2 weeks because, like I said, they run on a cycle, so it's very possible if she has shed some eggs and she ingests them through grooming, that they could hatch and infect her, etc., etc. It's very easy to get reinfected. So, anywho, the moral of the story is we're going to deworm religiously every 2 weeks with a product that is safe for pregnant mummy, which is called Strongid, and Strongid does not do tapeworms, so we will potentially do Strongid in 2 weeks. Well, actually, I think it will be on Tuesday. What day did I give her the co-vendor? I think it was Wednesday. I'll have to check my notes, but it'll be either Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll do another round of Strongid, because that will be 2 weeks. And then I'll see if Dr. Ferguson thinks we should repeat the co-vendor for the tapeworms 2 weeks after that, because co-vendor is good for a month, I believe. So anyway, we are going to stay on top of the parasite situation for sure. Give these babies every possible chance to be healthy. And you'll notice she's scratching a lot less. She doesn't have any new scabs. She was super scabby, particularly around her head and her neck from fleas. She was having an allergic reaction to the fleas, not nearly as bad as Calypso was. Or perhaps hers hadn't gone on as long. It's hard to say, but she definitely was having an allergic reaction to them. So extra itchy, extra uncomfortable. But I can feel there are only 1 or 2 scabs left. So that must feel a lot better for her too. She is doing great with the litter box. Great, great, great. She's so cute. There she is in a box. She's so cute. Look at that adorable little specimen. With their little toesies. With their little toesies. What's that? What about this? I'm still trying to get her. She hasn't figured out yet that this is fun for kicking. She's not quite charmed by it yet. It's a little scary, but she's doing much better with that. Anyway, litter box continues to improve. She still has not had an accident, which is amazing, and a testament to what a great little kitty she is. She was just misunderstood before. She didn't have the right setup that would help her use the litter box. I think she actually will. She actually likes using the litter box because she can bury her output and she's a very clean cat, so I think she probably actually likes it. She just was scared of it for some reason. She's got some quirks. She's definitely had some experiences that have shaped her behavior. She's very squirmy, very busy. She's very cute. So we were able to see on the X-ray, we think at least 5 babies. Dr. Ferguson confidently said with confidence at least 4. But we did think we saw 3 on one side and 2 on the other side. It's of course never easy to tell. Question from the chat, is she not yet a cuddler? She actually is quite affectionate and she loves attention. She has climbed into my lap a couple of times. She loves to just to have me in the room with her. You can see she's making biscuits like pretty much nonstop. She likes when I'm talking to her or when I'm talking to you in front of her. You can see she will make some biscuits. She likes to make biscuits, but you can also see she's wary of hands and feet approaching. So I'm trying to take it slow and get to know what her trigger points are, and start to show her that these things are okay. She's made great progress with the litter box, so I think that she will be more comfortable, because she's a very loving cat. She just has some slight misplaced aggression or anxiety reactions going on, and since we don't know her background, it seems consistent with, she's had some scary experiences in the past. So I will do my best to undo as much of that as I can, just by taking it slow and pushing her enough but not too far. It's kind of the balance to be found. But she definitely she loves the company. She just sometimes I think she gets a little bit nervous and she doesn't always know how to express her. See now that's a little bit. So I will take that cue as a give me some space cue, but I'm also going to offer her this mousey if she would like to. If she would like to bite something, she can bite that. She doesn't scratch or bite hard, but she does. She is letting me know that there's something that she's not liking. So it's good to just be observant and try to pay attention and try to figure it out as best I can. Although it doesn't always make sense. She has had playful moments, but she's also a little bit scared. She was scared of all the toys initially, and now she plays with the little balls. Sometimes she'll have little playful spurts, which are very adorable. They don't last very long, but they're very cute. So we will get it all worked out. totally got distracted by that. Exciting things happening. Exciting things happening for laps right now. Very funny. It's hard to say. It's hard to say if the kittens are normal size for this stage of the pregnancy. Usually, most of the moms that come to the shelter come in very pregnant, and so we don't see a lot of them that still have this long to go. Although, in retrospect, Calypso, Callie was about the same stage as Dorothy is now when she came over. So I think I ended up having her for maybe two weeks. Was it 2 weeks? It was something like that. So I should go back and look at her pictures because she wasn't huge initially and then she became huge because she had 7 babies inside. And they're kind of similar. Dorothy's a bit smaller. Her ears are much smaller. Her tail is much floofier. But the difference between 5 kittens and 7 kittens would account for her belly seeming smaller. But from the top view, I don't know if you can see from the top view, you can see some baby bump in there, right? See, there's a bump. She's got a bump, don't you? It's so pretty. See, she's very affectionate. She makes floor biscuits every time she gets pets. She's a very nice cat. Some foot vision. Very cute. Oftentimes, if you just offer a finger or 2 or your hand, your cat will show you how they want to be petted. Oh, snips. A little bite. A little bite and then some rubs. Oh, and a big flop. I just got a big flop. Her feet just crack me up. She's got huge paws, and she loves to make biscuits in the air or on the carpet. Yeah, she does. I'm not going to pet her too much. You can see bumpage here. Look at that gigantic paw. It's like the size of her face. Look at that. Amazing. I've never had a prancer like this. She's quite a little prancer. Quite a little prancer with her little pony feet. Very cute. Very cute. And the flop. Oh, see? Oh no. She just did a little. Oh, hey. Whoa. See, now that got him. I was trying to untangle the cords and she got a little freaked out. So I'm just going to, you can rub if you want. You can rub if you want. She's a tough one to keep on the screen. There's her tail. See her tail? She's rubbing it. She's moving. There, take it down. A little break. There she is. And now that you're all motion sick. She's good. See, she's giving me the slow winkies, the biscuits. He's on her side, which is a relaxed position. So these are all good things. So we have a lot to work with, but we have some work to do for sure. Probably what we need like a FDJ in here. FDJ, the mama whisperer, could probably work some magic. We can't tell. We can't tell if she's had baby before. It's easy to tell when they do a spay if a cat has had babies before, but when they're actually pregnant, it's pretty hard to tell. Sometimes if they've gotten pregnant right away after a previous litter, you can see evidence of that. The hair around their nipples is often faded. So, like her hair, I know it's weird. Sorry, I talk about poop and nipple hair on this cam sometimes. Anywho, so hers will probably be like a light orange color by the time kittens are done, because the hair fades, the color of the hair fades. So she has no evidence of that. It takes a few months probably to grow back the normal for the next hair cycle coming. So I would say she hasn't had kittens within the last few months, but no telling for that. She's young, so she would have probably gotten pregnant 7 or 8 months old. So she could potentially, they can get pregnant as early as 4 months. So she would have had them around 6 months, maybe 4 weeks old, 4 weeks old, which is 7 months. It's possible, but it's unlikely. It's likely that this is her first litter. From that perspective, if we have an age right, we don't always, for a month or two off on the age, or even 6 months off on the age, certainly she could have had another litter. Typically, first litters are smaller in size and number, so it's not uncommon to have 3 or 4 kittens if they're really young with their first litter, but certainly anything can happen. I think it's possible that Daddy, at least one of the daddies, was a big goofy tabby cat. Hello. You can do roses if you want. I'm not going to pet you, though. But I think you're treating me. I think you're a little confused about what you want. You're still a little confused, which is okay. Yeah, see? That's nice. I can do that. Oh, it's okay. I'll eat you. Poor thing, she's still itchy. Not nearly as bad, but her tail was really bothering her the first couple of days. You guys didn't quite see much of that, but driving her crazy with itchiness and fleas. Thank you for CCing, EG. So I'm still using my backup laptop and cam setup, so that's probably why the sound is bad. I don't know if I will have time to set up the computer and everything again here. And I don't actually know if the sound is that much better, but I do have it on my list for when the gala is over to try to figure out how to make the sound better. You can tell she's itchy. So it's too bad. She shouldn't be getting any new bites. Revolution lasts for 30 days. And I can't treat her, so I can't treat her again for another 2 weeks, but should be doing, I'm pretty sure it's done the job. I haven't seen any evidence of fleas or new bites, so I'm very hoping. It's always possible though that she brought flea eggs in with her, and so there could be a few fleas that hatch and then bite her and die. So that's the way evolution works. I'm hoping that's not the case. But you remember, if you were here for Calypso and the answers, you can't look at me like that. You're not expecting me to can't be. You try to. I'll try. I'll try to. She does have quite a good purr. Alright, I'm procrastinating all of my gala stuff that I have to do. So I better get back to work. I have been, my desk and stuff is right behind the camera, so I have actually been spending a lot of time in here. You just don't see it. So she is not alone all day and all night in here. I am actually behind the camera, so that's probably why you can't hear me. Okay, so thank you guys for watching, and here I'm trying to move it so that you can hear me. So I'm gonna get to work and get some stuff done, but hopefully Miss Dorothy will be on cam. She's very cute. All right, everybody. Try to get this untangled again. Sorry. Oops. I don't have this camera on a tripod, so it's difficult to get to stay where I put it. Okay. Okay, everybody. Right? Should like to go camping. I'm going to get up now. No need to panic. Do you need some more breakfast? Should we put some more breakfast in for you? Do you want some more? She loves her some canned food. She's very excited. There you go. Alright, have at it. Feed those babies. Oops.